Billy Vunipola has been warned by the RFU and Saracens over his future social media use and his content on social media. Billy Vunipola has come out and said he accepts the warning and that he fell below the standards expected of him. He also came out and said, look, he is a committed Christian, and you know, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult balancing act to be someone committed to faith in the modern Western society. Was he a little bit naive? Yeah. Was he being himself and being honest with his apology? Yeah, he was. Was the RFU correct in how they dealt with it? I would say yes. I would also say that Saracens have also sat down with him. They've had some very constructive meetings. These are all the statements coming out from all three parties, and the matter is now considered resolved. Side note, this will stay on his disciplinary record for 5 years. Should Billy Vunipola be in any kind of trouble disciplinary on or off the field in that 5-year period, it may be brought up in disciplinary hearing. Billy Vunipola plays rugby in the right way. When it comes to his on-field persona, he's a damn good player. He's a hard but fair player. He's big, he's physical, but he plays rugby in the right way. He's not a dirty player. You know, and while he was a bit naive with some of his social media content in the last couple of days, I think he's learnt a lesson. I think going forward, not just in rugby, but in a whole host of sports, I think the code of conducts when it comes to social media content, they need to be reviewed and looked at. And athletes and sports stars in those sports and teams and coaches and the whole and governing bodies all need to sit down and look at their code of conducts and see if they actually are fit for purpose. Because I have no doubt this was possibly more easily avoided if the code of conduct was public knowledge, very clear, very open. When this is not the last incident involving social media and a high-profile athlete that's going to happen. There's going to be more. There will be some big ones coming. I have no doubt on that. This has been a sorry affair from start to finish. It does highlight the issue though between freedom of speech and expression and religion and hate speech and that blurred line between what is and isn't acceptable to say. On the Israel Folau side of things, I've done that saga to death. I've bored of it now. I think Rugby Australia have been reactive rather than proactive. Israel Folau has been badly advised and has also been exceptionally naive as well. The whole thing is toxic. It's divided sporting opinion and public opinion in Australia and abroad because it's making headline news over here and we're, halfway around the world. It doesn't actually affect the RFU in any way. It doesn't affect the Gallagher Premiership. It doesn't affect England. It affects Australia and their chances in the World Cup. So there you go. That debate has become very, very toxic. And a lot of it is on social media. Billy Vunipola has come out and been contrite, apologetic, and honest. He's human, you know. I have my views on religion. I have my views on the LGBT community. I have my views on drunks. I've got my views on atheism. I am one. You know, what Israel Folau posted, I am a lot of those things on that list. Billy Vunipola said at some point or other he's been a majority of those things on that list. So while Billy Vunipola has been a bit naive, I think he's honestly very sorry for any offence he may have caused. Israel Folau, on the other hand, I think he's been really badly advised by his advisors and his agent. And Rugby Australia has been very reactive and not proactive enough in what could have been a very avoidable situation 12 months ago. But there we go. Billy Vunipola has been officially warned by the RFU over his social media content. That's it. That is it. He's been warned. Nothing else will happen to him unless he misbehaves on or off the field, which I highly doubt because Billy Vunipola actually, as an ambassador for the sport, apart from this little blip, has been a damn good ambassador for rugby union in his career. But there we go. So I'm going to leave that there. Place your thoughts on the situation below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.